Welcome back to Game Changers. This next story is all about the resilience of the human spirit. Life, like sports, isn't always fair, but real game changers don't just handle adversity, they turn a negative into a positive. And that's exactly what one member of the San Diego Chargers organization is doing. Bill Johnston has inspired thousands as he runs to raise awareness, hope, and money in the fight against a deadly disease.
When a runner stands at the starting line of a marathon, they can feel the collective energy and emotions, a unique combination of anticipation, adrenaline, and focus. Make no mistake, Bill Johnston is racing to win, but not against the other runners. He's racing to win the battle against an enemy that he refuses to be beaten by. In this excited pack of runners are 3 runners like no other. 3 runners who are not racing against each other, but racing for each other. For the first time ever, this avid runner is racing 26.2 miles while pushing his wife in a special chair designed just for this race.
What are the emotions like having your wife and your daughter by your side when you finish that race?
It's, you know, it's emotional because I'm more than anything, I'm proud of my daughter for doing what she's doing.
For 25 years, Bill Johnston has been a part of the San Diego Chargers organization. Today, he is the Public Relations Director. A successful career that began in 1979 as just an intern with the NFL club. In 1999, Bill had a dream job in sports. He was married to his high school sweetheart and raising 2 healthy children. For Bill, life couldn't get much better, but it could get worse. And it did that year.
Do you remember that first moment you heard those words?
I do. I had to go home and go online and look that up. I had never heard of it before, and as soon as I did, you know, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
The words came from the doctors. His wife, Ramona, was suffering from Huntington's disease, a neurodegenerative brain disorder that literally destroys the mind.
I've heard it called the devil of all diseases. It takes all the symptoms of ALS, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, all of those symptoms into one disease.
With Huntington's changing his family's world, Bill not only does everything he can for his wife, he does everything he can to raise awareness. His mission statement is simple: running to cure HD, and that's what he does. He runs with his daughter Haley by his side.
My dad's probably the biggest, best role model I could have. Anyone could have, really.
I can't go into a lab and discover a cure, but I can raise money, I can raise awareness to help the people that can go into a lab and find the cure.
Since then, Bill hasn't stopped running marathons. 15 years after the diagnosis, at the 2014 Rock and Roll Marathon in San Diego, Bill and his daughter Haley raced, not just for Ramona, but with her.
I always wanted to take her with me because it was for her, and I wanted her to feel like she was involved. And at the same time, how better to make people aware of this disease than to show them the disease, show them somebody that has the disease. People don't know what this disease is until they see somebody with it.
For her to be able to cross that finish line, it meant everything.
But Bill and Haley are not alone in this cause. The entire San Diego Charger family is alongside of them, bringing compassion, empathy, and admiration. Players like NFL All-Pro superstar Antonio Gates.
I mean this deeply from my heart, is that Bill Johnston is one of the better dudes you're gonna run into in life.
The Chargers tight end knows firsthand what it's like to have a loved one suffer a debilitating disease. In his own family, Antonio helped take care of his sister, Pamela, who passed away from lupus.
That's a very difficult thing to do. You know, and obviously that's my sister. I can only imagine with your wife, the mother of your child, but that's still a difficult task, and I got all the respect in the world for Bill Johnston.
Now, to see his friend Ramona suffer tears Gates apart.
When you run into someone who's well aware of who you are and have, you know, deep conversations, and she used to always give me a kiss on the cheek, and it's like a mother figure in a sense. And then to the point where she just didn't know who I was sitting in front of her. They would have to constantly remind her that this is Antonio Gates, you know, this is Antonio Gates. I think it puts things in perspective.
Antonio has been, you know, he's been so caring when he supports something or when he attends something. People pay attention, and that's what we need. We need people to pay attention to us.
For more NFL content, go to NFLRush.com.
Coming up, secrets revealed inside the high-tech sports lab to uncover how sounds like these sound so real.